We're in 1.3, and part of 1.3 was sharing your Trig 3 folders and documents. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. You'll want to get ready to log into your Google Drive. So go ahead and go on Google and go to your Google Drive, and you have to use your Gmail address to log in. Hi, buddy. So here you are. All your folders will come up if you have any in there. You may just have your Trig folder showing. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to share a folder. And I'll just use this Learning Communities folder here, and I'll show you how to share it, and I'll use Marty. So I click on my folder, and it will open up. And there's a couple different ways that you can do that. To share the folder or to share the file, I'll just click a file here, and it will open up in my Google account. And up in the corner there is a share. So you click share. And this is how you share just a plain old document. And you'll get a link to it, and some people will just copy that link, go into their email, paste it into their email, and share it that way. I usually share this way, and then all you have to do down here is put in the person's email address that you want to share it with. So I'll share it with Marty. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind when you're sharing folders or documents. Here it says anyone who has the link can edit. That means that if anybody I share my document with, they can go in and change it. You don't necessarily want that to happen for all of them. If you want just specific people to be able to edit, you would click here, and this is shared with specific people. Here it's anyone that you give the link to that can access it. No sign-in is required. Here, public on the web, which we would never use, anybody can edit your document. We usually use this one here, anyone with the link, and then you just hit share. Also down here, that'd be can edit. So if you want someone to edit it, they can change it. Maybe you just want someone to be able to comment. You hit can comment. If you don't want them to be able to do anything at all to your document, hit can view. Okay. Now, for the purpose of the Trig course, most of the things that you send to Marty and I, you'll want to just have can edit. Yeah, I'm sorry, can comment. Can comment. We won't be going in and editing anything. And then you just click save. Okay. And now I'll hit send, and it will go right to Marty. And then I'll be done. So I just click done.
And I just received it.
I heard a phone go off. Alright, now if I want to share a folder, let me see, let me go back into the Learning Community folder. So I'm going to log or exit off of this. And here I'm actually in my Learning Community folder. So you go to the arrow, click that, share, share, and I believe the same thing comes up. So it's basically the same exact kind of routine. You can copy this link, paste it in an email. Or you can go down here and if I want to invite more than one person, I could put Marty in there, and then as long as there's a comma right here, you can go ahead and just put in another person. So let's say I put Adam in there. I click Adam, I can share it with Adam. And just keep scrolling down here, and you can share as many people as you want. You can even add a message. You could click add a message and type a little note. Here's my digital portfolio. I'm done. Just remember when you share a folder, that everything in that folder is shared. And so if you want somebody to be able to change anything in those folders, then you can go ahead and click again, anyone with the link, and you click can edit. But if you don't want those things to be changed, just hit click view and you'll be okay. And I think that I want to say that was it with sharing. Can you think of anything else? No? Let me just check to be sure. Now it's your turn to share a folder with Marty and I, and we want you to share your trig folder. And I'll model for you again how to do that. So you created a trig folder, and I believe it's your first name, and then I think it says --trig 2014.
Digital portfolio.
Digital portfolio. Okay. This was my digital portfolio for trig. So go ahead and click yours. Click your digital portfolio. I'm going to click mine. And it will open.
It might take a second.
Yeah, you can see I have a lot of things in there. And then I'm going to share the whole folder. So I will hover over this arrow. Here's my folder. Go all the way over here. Hit this arrow. Share. Share. Just make sure that's highlighted. For some reason it wasn't. Okay, highlighted. Here, specific people can access. Let's click the change. And click anyone with the link. Hit save. I'm sorry, don't hit save yet. Here where it says access, says can edit, can view. Let's do can view. Hit save. And then here where we get ready to invite people. Before we invite people, again, you're going to see the can edit. Go over to that button. Okay, can edit, can view. Okay, so we'll put Marty. And then you need to put me. And I am Tanya Brownfield 4315@gmail.com. And then you may want to check send a copy to myself, and then hit send, and then both of us will get your digital portfolio.
Correct.
Okay. Now, if you need to pause this to go and make sure you do that, if you have any questions or whatever, that's fine. We're just going to move on to 1.4 real quick because it's quick. Because
it's typing.
It's just about typing.
It's just about typing.
So just 1 second. Let's get in there.
1.4 is mainly about if you don't have resources within your building.
You know, like Type to Learn or
Type to Learn, or even having a technology teacher that is teaching the students from
typing.
Yeah, or typing in K, starting in kindergarten. Then pretty much this subcategory is what resources can you use and how can you implement them within your classroom. So Tanya's scrolling to show you real quick different typing. And then the next page is going to give you different resources for
about typing.
Yeah, there's different typing programs. So any one of these 3 programs you can implement during, we were talking about maybe using them during our daily 5 rotation.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to know how to type.
Yeah, so that if you have a computer pod set in your classroom, then maybe you could use this. If you don't, I'm not sure what we can do as a district to figure out how to have the typing tools within your classroom, but maybe we can look at getting even having old keyboards come into the classroom and the kids can practice typing on them. So we'll talk more about that, but pretty much all this is typing and how to implement typing into your classroom.
Here, I thought this is interesting that they asked that the goal of the students be 35 words per minute. And here, this site here, this typingtest.com, that's a Web 2.0 tool, so you don't have to have a program or anything, but you can actually test your own typing skills here. I'm sure there's probably things on the iPads. If anybody knows of those, just please make sure you share them with us. But here you go to the typingtest.com, and you can give yourself a little quick test on how fast you can type. Alright, so I think that's it for Module 1.
Yep. So hopefully we've blasted you through it faster than
Yeah, I think it took us 3 days to
Yes.
get through it, so we wanted to try to make it as easy for you as possible. And so because we're done with it, this is where I hit that arrow to exit the book. So, and it'll take you right back to the T3 homepage. And if you want to now, if we've done all of these, then you can go through and you can put an X inside these boxes because you're done. It does look like there's a question and answer forum.
if you have any questions or
Yep.
anything that you want to ask our site coordinator, Valerie Coffey, all you have to do is type it in, and she is quite reasonable on her response time, so you can send her a quick question and she will answer it when she gets it. So, for instance, Tanya's typing in typing practice for the iPad, and she's going to ask, are there any iPad related typing skills out there that we could use within our classroom?
Alright, there we go. And then down here at the bottom, after I type it in, don't worry about the subscription and attachment thing. Just post to the forum, and then she'll get those.
And hit continue.
Yep. And
With that said, to be continued. We will see you
in Module 2.
Module 2.